Good morning, everyone. I am stoked because it is officially Christmas week. This has to be the best week of the year, by far, every year, but especially this year. And I'm excited that we get to finally kick that off. I love the Christmas season. I love just all of the lights and the gift giving and people being cheery and nice. So super fun to start that week off today on December 21st. So also a couple other things. This day in history, which happens to be sponsored by our friends at Lutheran Living. And in 1913, folks, the first crossword puzzle was published. Cool. Like, we all love crossword puzzles, right? And to think 1913, that's when those puppies came about and finally were published and people started falling in love with the crossword puzzle. Also today, one of my favorites, Jane Fonda, was born in 1937. And when I think of her or hear that name, I always think about a couple things. First of all, she's hilarious, just in general. Like, every time I've seen her on a show or in a movie, she's always hilarious and makes me laugh. She truly has this, like, I don't care what people think, kind of like attitude. I just am who I am, and I love that about people, and she's just literally the funniest. So I encourage you all to go out and find some clips today of Jane Fonda, whether it be some of her fun aerobics videos, because I always think of that, like those old school aerobics videos that Jane Fonda made, and of course, I mean, like her cute voice and everything, and just that funny sense of humor that she has. I encourage you all to go out and find clips and have a giggle with Jane today for her birthday. She was born in 1937, so December 21st. So today is her birthday. Happy birthday. Lots of cool stuff going on. Like I said, it's like 'tis the season for a ton of cool stuff. And finally, like, as you're scrolling through social media or, whatever, it's more positive. It's more uplifting things than all of the negative stuff that we've been seeing for so long this year. So I love that. Keep that up to all my friends, the fun Christmas photos. And like, I was scrolling right before I went live with the show and saw Matt Schweitzer posted about their holiday Christmas party that they had for their employees, which was like a drive-through. Like, things are different this year, but they made the most of it and had a really cool drive-through Christmas party for all of their employees, and it looked fun. Not only, like he said in the post, is his wife amazing for figuring that all out, but they are all dressed pretty cute, the whole family, and you might recognize the Santa Claus in those photos as well, because it's someone that we might all know. There were also some elves that I definitely recognized as well, but yep, I was scrolling through and saw that post, which started out, Matt, good job on this, giving a shout out to his wife for all of her hard work on that. But just one of those positive things that we're starting to see. Our news feeds fill up with more positive stuff like those photos. And it was cool to see not only those Santas and elves that I recognized in the pictures, but I'm sure what a blessing to all of the employees at Hy-Vee to still be able to have their Christmas party, even though it looked a little bit different this year. It was on his personal Facebook, if that's what you're looking for. We're gonna look and see if we can find the photos really quick. I didn't warn him that I was gonna say that. I just pulled a fast one on the team, but super cool. But I just love that about the holiday season. He's going to pull it up, some of the pictures that they had. So this is from Hy-Vee's drive-through Christmas party that they had for their employees. Like I said, super cool. There's lots of different ones, but you might recognize some of those elves. And yep, there's Chad, Chad the elf. And a lot of those elves and Santa Claus that you may recognize, but super cool. I think it's, if nothing else, this whole pandemic has really got us thinking outside of the box and figuring out how we can still make the traditions go on, but do it in a way that everybody can be safe and sound, and make sure that we're I guess not doing something we shouldn't be doing, and keeping everyone safe, but still having a lot of fun, because that is what the season is all about, and can really help with. This is like busy season for Hy-Vee employees, so I'm sure that's something they look forward to every year. And for them to go out on a limb and try something new and do that drive-through Christmas party, that's pretty cool stuff. So kudos to Hy-Vee for finding a positive way to spin their Christmas party this year. Okay, so also, this is very important, folks. December I already kind of claim as like my month. It's my birthday month, and that's super important. I was born in December, but also this week happens to be this very day, December 21st, happens to be Short Girl Appreciation Day. And I don't admit this very often, but I am slightly vertically challenged. But last night when I was thinking about the show and thinking about all the stuff to talk about, I started thinking, when I saw that it was Short Girl Appreciation Day, I started thinking about all of the negative things about being short, but there's also a lot of positive things that happen when you're short as well. So I found a few pictures. One happens to be the thing I hate the most about being short probably is going to concerts or anything like that, where you're standing in a crowd or even sitting in a crowd, and you literally are always staring at someone's back. It's inevitable. If you're not in the front row, you're in the last row. It doesn't matter. So I guess I could spin that as a positive, because I can just buy the cheap seats in the back and it's going to be basically the same. So the picture up there, there's one picture of the Brewers and I making a totem pole at I think that was the Mississippi Valley Fair concert, and Zach is unfortunately at the bottom of that, but I got to actually see some of the concert, and then my friend Lindsay is on the very top. She got the best seat in the house, and I would just like to say that we did that without falling. No injuries happened during that, but short girls nonetheless hardly ever see a good concert unless they're in the front row, or unless you have a giant friend like Zach on your side, who can literally lift you above the crowd. So that happened. But also shopping in the grocery store. Thank goodness for aisles online, because this is what I look like at the grocery store trying to get the things on the top shelf. I literally spider monkey up the shelves to get things. I don't recommend doing that, but sometimes you have to when you're short. And then obviously this was actually, it's not me, but that was literally me yesterday in the kitchen while we were trying to bake Christmas cookies. I don't do a lot of baking, really never, except for at Christmas. So pretty much all of that stuff is hidden on the top shelves of those cabinets. And so that's what you learn. You learn to literally climb up cabinets and shelves so that you can make the best of your short problems. But like I said, there are positives. Most of the time I win hide and seek. When I play hide and seek, most of the time I'm able to win, because short people fit in smaller, weird places that people don't think of to look. So there are positives to it, for sure. So, and also maybe one of my favorites for being a short person is the forehead kisses. I saw actually when I was looking up like short girl things online last night. I know it's what I do at like 10 o'clock at night, but I found like that's a thing. Other people really like the forehead kisses. You're in the perfect spot for the forehead kiss. So, but don't do that right now unless you like live with that person. Don't let just random people give you kisses on foreheads today. But so it is National Short Girl Appreciation Day. Super important day. Kudos to all my short friends. And I don't know who's all. Oh, hi, Denise Greenha, yay! So all of my short girl friends and guy friends out there, we got this. This is our day. So climb some shelves, make people reach things for you. This is our day. This is our day. So if you are a short person, put in the comments maybe what your favorite thing about being short is. Those will be funny, I'm sure. So the other thing that I really wanted to share with you guys, like I said, our sponsor, one of our sponsors of the show is Lutheran Living, and they were actually on last week to talk about their Festival of Trees that they're doing virtually this year. So you can't go out there and see them in person, but they did take photos of all the trees and are really hoping that some of you guys will go on their Facebook page and like your favorite. Now I know this is hard because you want to like them all because they're all really pretty, but they got creative. This is kind of a combination of residents and of staff members, but he's scrolling through some of those pictures of the trees now. So they got really creative. Some of them have different themes. Oh, that one's cool. But they're encouraging you. That one, I think she said that's the one that they had. Yeah, they had like some of the staff do their handprints and some other things to make those. But they really involved not only their staff to kind of help. I think they said they have like literally like 100 trees or something crazy like that within Lutheran Living. But these are the ones that you will be voting on for the Festival of Trees. So how do you vote? Go to their Facebook page, Lutheran Living, Muscatine. We're on there right now. So it's Lutheran Living Senior Campus is their Facebook page. And they're asking you to go, so scroll through all of them, check out, oh, that's cool. Is that a balloon Christmas tree? Stop it right now. I didn't see that one when I was scrolling. That's cool. That's creative. Come on. So lots of pictures for you to scroll through. So I encourage you, scroll through the pictures and then go back through and pick your favorite by liking that picture. And that's how you place your vote. So they're asking for the community to take part and like their favorite one so that you can cast your vote still, just like we were there in person physically. We're doing it virtually this year, so kudos to Lutheran Living for still finding a way to make that tradition. I look forward to that. They have tons of trees out there, and I am sure that their staff and also their residents look forward to that every year. So it's cool that they've still made that happen. So go out and vote on your favorite tree during the Festival of Trees on Lutheran Living's Facebook page. Super cool. See, I mean, Christmas week, it's like all of these fun things happen, like Christmas trees and Christmas lights. I know that there is a map out there too for those of you who love Christmas lights like I do. There is a map, I think it might be on like the city's Facebook page, where they kind of have started making a list of some of the really cool spots to go look at Christmas lights. So if you are a Christmas light junkie like me and want to kind of map out where you're gonna go, maybe you just randomly drive around and find them. But there is a map out there if you're looking for some of the really cool spots to definitely hit up with the family or friends during that. So cool stuff happening. I Also, have to mention, I was over picking my props. That's one of the coolest parts about having a show here, is being able to pick a new, cool, beautiful prop every single year. And so, or every single year, duh, I got distracted. Every single day. So I go over to the floral department and pick out something super pretty. And today I was over there, and they told me that they actually have, if you have some last minute gifts to buy, they actually have 30% off their Christmas, their holiday type gift items. And then I was walking back and noticed that Starbucks has the same deal going on for their holiday gifts. So cute cups like this. I actually am going to be purchasing some of those to put some Pearl City popcorn in, and a Starbucks gift card, and give that to some special people at Hanley's school. So that is on the agenda for today. And I didn't even know yet that they were 30% off for the holiday gifts over there. So it's like jackpot. Okay, so next on the agenda, I don't know if all of you saw this, but our friend Lieutenant Bach had to check out. He's been living in the big red kettle in front of the store here at Hy-Vee, and he had a little family emergency, some kiddos that really needed him to be at home, and probably a wife. Shout out to Liz as well. They needed him to be home. So he gave a shout out on social media asking if anyone could come and help relieve him for a few days and stay at the kettle. So I have to tell you, this is the stuff that totally warms my heart and makes me so proud to be part of this community, because I don't even think it took him, I don't even know. Lieutenant Bach, if you're watching, tell me, seriously, I think it was within an hour or something, Quinn was down here from the sheriff's department. He stayed the night for him and relieved him so that he could go and be with his family and be supportive, because, obviously, at the end of the day, that is the important stuff, is making sure you're supporting your family and being there for them. So shout out to Captain at the Sheriff's Department. Super cool for you to literally drop everything and come out here and stay the night in a very chilly kettle. Now, my friend Jacob McCleary, Detective McCleary, is out in the kettle for the day. And so I encourage you guys to stop by and say hello. It is also his birthday month, so we teamed up for our virtual kettle and wanted to kind of help give back for our birthdays this year to the Salvation Army. So we have a virtual kettle, which I think is in the scroll throughout the show, just what that link is. If not, I'll make sure to post it in the links section. So if you guys want to donate to a virtual kettle, I encourage you to donate to ours, because, well, we want to win Battle of the Badges. And I'm going to have to keep shamelessly plugging myself and Detective McCleary's Salvation Army virtual kettle. So he is out there right now, and I know that Lieutenant Bach was able to get coverage for the next few days. Someone will be in that virtual kettle, and know that person dropped everything, dropped their plans, everything, to be there for a really important person. The whole family, the Bach family, is just amazing and has done just incredible things for our community. And so to see that when they were in their time of need, they needed a little bit of help, the community stepped up, and people are willing to be out in the cold so that we can support the Bach family and the Salvation Army as well. So we are so grateful for that. I also am very grateful for the sponsors of our show, which include Hy-Vee, the Market Grille Express Studios. Thank you so much to Hy-Vee. I also want to say thank you to Toyota of Muscatine. You'll see they are just involved in so many things throughout the community all year long. You always see their names sponsoring different things throughout the year. And so how cool is that they're also a sponsor of this show. CBI is also a sponsor of the show, and Lutheran Living, obviously, I've mentioned them today. So I encourage you guys to support them, support the Bach family by stopping out and giving to the Big Red Kettle. Say hello to my birthday buddy out there. He's going to be freezing his tush off today. Detective McCleary will be there all day long. He's out there. I checked on him this morning, and he may or may not have frozen fingers, but he is out there ringing that bell, waiting for you guys to come and give him a shout out for not only his birthday, but for the Battle of the Badges. So come out and donate, or donate virtually. Let's look and see what the update is for the Red Kettle right now. So we'll do current as possible. Let's look. So we have, let's see, the virtual kettle. All right. So it's loading up for us, guys. This is the up-to-date information for our virtual kettle here. Dun, 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 dun. I'll just sing you a tune. Jingle bells, jingle bells. I don't know why it's not loading. Oh, come on. Now it wants me to log in. Just stop it. Here we go. Okay. So right now for the whole, so we are actually in the virtual kettle. It's like the whole Heartland, that's us. So we have currently $20,000. So $20,870 is actually the total right now that has been raised for the virtual. That's the virtual kettle, and that's what I would like to encourage you to donate. So, oh, look at us being the weekly winner. Good job. So we are the Red Kettle birthday buddies here, Ash and Jay. That's where you guys need to go and donate virtually. You can just click this big button and donate. We actually reached our personal goal already, but we are still battling it out for the Battle of the Badges. So we need to continue to raise money, not only to win the Battle of the Badges, but also, obviously, in the end, it's for the community, it's for Salvation Army, so that they continue all of their programs throughout the year and are able to keep that pantry stocked down there and do things like the toy shop that happened last week for people in our community. I know they're still working on the angel tree, so if you want to make a donation, that's still a possibility. But that's your Red Kettle update, folks, because we're going to win this thing. I am feeling good about it. We're at $7,332. It doesn't include some of the checks and stuff that need to be still processed and put in there, but it's pretty good nonetheless. So go out there, click the link. I'll put that in the comments, or come out and visit my birthday buddy himself in the flesh, up in the giant Red Kettle this morning and all through the rest of the day. Say hello, give him a little wave, be cheerful, bring him a hot chocolate or something, and give him some kudos for freezing his booty off and stepping up to help out the Bach family this week. So I think we'll go to this. For the end of the show, I'll have to remind you one thing. I know generally I do this at the very end, but I think we're going to end this time with our CBI kettle cam. But until tomorrow, when we have some really cool guests that you'll want to definitely tune in for, don't forget that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go, and check out the CBI kettle cam and my birthday buddy, Detective McCleary.
Good morning, Facebook. Detective McCleary from the Muscatine County Sheriff's Office, live outside of Hy-Vee Muscatine, 2400 2nd Avenue here in Muscatine. Lieutenant Bach had some home issues to take care of. He's got a sick family, so he was asking for people to rescue the red kettle. So here we are. Soon to be Sheriff Quinn Reese was out here all night last night, took Lieutenant Bach's spot. I will be out here all day today ringing the bell, and I believe fire department personnel from Muscatine Fire will be here tonight, along with other community members throughout the rest of the week and all night long to man the red kettle. So if you wish and you are able, please stop out and donate. We will be out here all day. We are still in need of donations to catch up to the Muscatine Police Department's virtual red kettle. So stop on out to Muscatine Hy-Vee. Say hi to me. I'll be out here all day long ringing the bell. Hope to see you. Hope to get some donations so we can come back, keep the trophy this year, and beat the Muscatine Police Department. See you soon.